Hey everybody, Justin Watches Movies here. It is almost the end of 2016. Just got a couple more movies to review, and one of them is Fences, starring Denzel Washington, and this is also directed by Denzel Washington. And this is based off of a play by August Wilson, who also provides the screenplay for this. This movie really does feel like a play. It's about a family living in the 1950s and how he's struggling to keep his family afloat and just dealing with the outside world and just being a father and a husband as well, and things that he's done in the past. A 2-hour and 13-minute movie, and it is just straight dialogue, just people talking non-stop and getting to know each other and getting to know Denzel Washington and Viola Davis and their son and what he does for work and his best friend and his brother and his other son and just everybody. And I absolutely love this movie. Some of my favorite movies of all time are just people talking, and it's just natural human nature, trying to just getting to know them, like before Sunset, Sunrise, Midnight, Boyhood, a lot of Richard Linklater films. All of those films, you just get to know someone and really feel like you're just in their lives with them right there, not watching a film. And I think Denzel Washington just handled this film so perfectly. He captured the everyday human, and just it's a film that doesn't have aliens and superheroes. It's just a very simple story that's just about humans, and I loved it. Let's start with the acting. The acting is really great. It's Oscar worthy. I do think that both Denzel Washington and Viola Davis give it their all. They are just so perfect in this role. You really feel like you're watching just humans interacting, and Denzel Washington starts off a very likable. You're like, I want to listen to what this guy says. You're engaged in their conversations. You want to know more about them. You just want to sit back and just listen and nod your head. You're like, yeah, I agree. And as you get to know him more and understand him, you don't care for him at all. He is a rude human being. He is loathsome. He is just downright disgusting. Someone you don't want to be around. And a lot of things come to light, like things he's done in the past and how he was raised. So you kind of understand and sympathize with him a little, but it doesn't make up for the fact that he is a rude, disgusting human being. But I was totally engaged with this film from beginning to end. I just was loving what they were talking about. I loved the interactions, the characters. I just loved being there and watching this film like I was in their lives in the 1950s, just in the background, just listening, like I was the neighbor on the second floor, just peeping out my window, just listening. I was just so involved in their conversations. The dialogue was written so well. The characters were so great. Both Denzel Washington and Viola Davis gave their acting their all and just felt so natural. For flaws, I think the ending is a little abrupt, and it just seems like they were trying to wrap up the film really quick. I would have liked a little more explanation to things that had happened to the family. But overall, I really enjoyed this film. I was engaged. I didn't care about the runtime. None of it felt slow because I was just so invested in the conversation, the dialogue, the characters, their lives, everything about the film. And it looked really great too. I love the setting and costume designs, the overall direction for this film. So I'm going to go ahead and give Fences an A. Have you guys seen Fences? What did you think about it? I do love Denzel Washington in here directing this movie and starring in this movie. I do think it's Oscar worthy. It's a really good film, guys. So have you guys seen Fences? What do you think about it? Comment down below with your thoughts on Fences, which is directed by Denzel Washington. Thank you for the support as always. I greatly appreciate it. This is Justin Watches Movies, and you stay classy, YouTube.